I think I think there's going to be it's going to be part of this. I think depends on economy, right? Like the economy last year was not phenomenal.
No.
Um,
I'm
I
in
think
manufacturing. I saw it firsthand.
fingers crossed. This year we're in a better spot, and hopefully next year we're in an even better spot from that. Um, so with that, let's put that caveat out there that the economy is better than last year.
Yeah.
Um, I think, it's funny because I had a project literally earlier today. I was on a conversation with a customer and we're building out, they've got a whole backlog of AI stuff that we've started cranking out. We had one that we built with them and it was a home run, crushed it. They loved it. And then a few other people saw it and they're like, awesome, right? Okay, let's get a backlog of AI stuff. We're just going to start having these guys crank out. And then they had one of their other departments. They said they stumbled upon 300K of cost savings somewhere, right? And stumbled upon it, right? Just manual process. Somebody ran into this. And anyway, we are on the call and they said, yeah, they said, they ran into this money from, where they made a correction on it. And they thought, well, gosh, we just stumbled upon that. Maybe we should take some of this money and invest it in an AI process to look for stuff like this. Um, so my point is I think people see these successes that come across. The economy is in a better spot, and I think there's probably a few big projects that companies are spending time and money on right now. And the hope, right? Fingers crossed, the hope is they're going to open up and say, gosh, we've got these 10 other things that we think would be AI opportunities. We can't afford not to take these
Right.
projects. We can't afford not to move the ball down the field with these things. That's where I think, is I think everybody's worried about how this impacts jobs and developers, and without question, right? I can pull up a code editor like Cursor or something like that now, and I can totally crank out code, right? That's in line with a lot of developers that I know, right? You need expertise to implement it and everything else, but I can use AI to make myself a more efficient coder, no
Yeah.
question. So the fear I think a lot of people have is that that's going to mean that there's less coding, there's less people doing code. I don't think that's the case. I think there's just going to be a lot more projects.